Hi guys, welcome back to Bella's Big Adventures. My name's Sue, and today I have been invited down to Portsmouth to Southdown Motors to take a look at some of the fabulous vehicles they have in stock. So come with me, let's go and see what they've got. I am now going to take a look at the Burstner Lyseo 728. Let's take a quick look at the outside. This one is on a 2.2 litre Fiat Ducato automatic. We've got a white coach-built motorhome with contrasting Harmony Line graphics, which are really nice. It's got LED daylight running lights. The vehicle is 7.49 metres long, 2.3 metres wide, 2.95 metres high, and weighs in at 4,250 kilograms, so you would need a C1 licence to drive it. It has a freshwater tank of 100 litres, a wastewater tank of 90 litres. The gas cabinet here holds two 11 kilogram gas bottles. Let's have a look inside. We've got some floor access. That's a nice big piece of storage there in your double height floor. It's very useful. We've got a lovely big bench seat here. The thing I love about the Burstners is they're very comfortable. Yeah, it's quite squishy and really comfortable, so that's really nice. It would be really easy to sit here all night, eat your dinner, have board games, watch TV, whatever. So there's an extra wide door with a bin on the bottom and a couple of caddies to hold bits and bobs. There are elastics here to hold things behind as well, dog leads or maps or whatever. You've got a little glass cabinet here. Not quite sure what you would store in it, but it's a nice little extra piece of storage. It's actually acrylic. Lots of controls here for lights, various lighting controls and step control, with a little pocket. Vent down there for the heating, handrail to get in and out, a couple of USBs, power socket, 12 volt or TV aerial socket. You've got your Truma iNet system and the Burstner control panel. Shows you what the voltage is, turns all the lights off. Water and battery and wastewater. You've got a TV bracket here which swings out and slides around, so you can sit in your captain's chair. The passenger seat does swivel too. As I say, the table swivels out so that everybody can be included, so you can get all your front seats and your bench seat and your side seat involved. So realistically you could easily sit 5 people. That swims around and locks into place. There is a catch underneath that you pull down. This is removable though, so you can remove it and there'll be plenty of floor space if you travel with dogs like I do. Most important. Yep, there's some shelf space here. They have put a little retaining piece in here so you could store some small stuff there. You've got a fabulous sunroof. There are lovely big doors, really strong feeling catchers. Little lip, actually it's quite deep, it comes to halfway down my fingers, so that's quite a deep cupboard. That's very good. We have these lovely little lights which are movable, so you can swivel them and move them to whatever position you want. There is some storage under this seat. These are your headrests for when you're travelling, which you can adjust to be safe while you're driving. You've got your seat belts hidden behind here. They would unclip, put over the front of the cushion so that you can have them in a driving configuration. But when you're not driving, you can tuck them all away and use them as just a big sofa. It's lovely. Nice big window with blinds, concertina blinds or insect mesh, which can be clipped together. So at night time you can shut your concertina blinds. You could have it open, the windows open with the insect mesh. There are also roller blinds. So if you've got a particularly sunny day but you still want to see out a little bit, you've got this sort of mesh and fabric, which is really nice. Block out a bit of the sun, unless you're in the UK and then you want to make the most of all of it. There you go, we've got some controls for the lights and things here. There is a lovely little hidden LED just under the edge of here. Nice big cupboards, really deep cupboards with a good firm clasp on them. So there are 3 of those on this side. And then we come into the kitchen area, which is marked by this beautiful LED lit panel. So we do have an oven in this one, a Thetford XXX small oven, and underneath we have the electrics and a little bit of storage on the side there. And lift the glass lid, you've got a 3-burner hob on top of your oven. Got a lovely sort of metallic panel. It's not real metal, but it's got that metallic finish to it. Again, you've got some sliding lights here so you can direct them to your cooking area. So we do have an extractor fan in this one, and quite often you lose cupboard space, but in this instance you don't. Quite a lot of the vans you end up with a big blockage here wasting your cupboard, but this is not taking up any cupboard space, so that's fabulous. This piece of worktop swivels out of your way to expose the sink, making an extra bit of worktop on the side there if you are using the sink, so you can put your dirty dishes one side and your clean ones the other. We have got a couple of hooks down here for tea towels and things like that. That's very practical. Here we've got all the controls for your gas, hot water and cooker. And then we've got the obligatory cutlery tray and the hose for your gas. Another good drawer, and a nice big deep one here with a divider, so if you've got tall bottles you can push that up against them to stop them rattling around. We have got a floor to ceiling length mirror here on the side, which is nice. It's actually a really nice finish. It's sort of like a, I don't know whether it'll show up, it's sort of like a Hessian pattern texture. Nice handle on the bathroom. Let's have a look in there. We've got a couple of hooks on the back of the door. We have got a vent, skylight, a Thetford toilet, toilet roll, dispensing hole with storage underneath. Need to swivel the toilet out of the way. So that's where your toilet roll goes, and then it pokes through the front, and you've got some cupboards there, cupboard space for toilet rolls and chemicals and things like that. Nice tap. It's got a sort of waterfall tap. Very nice. Nice good sized sink, that is nice. We've got a mirror with a shelf and a little bar on it. We've got a nice big cupboard here with shelves. Obviously there's a door on, so you don't really need retaining straps in there. And then we've got a slight step up into the shower. But it's a nice big spacious shower, to be honest. That's just air intake. But you have got a hanging rail here, which is always really useful, because if you've got wet coats or towels, you can hang them up in here and store them away, out of the way. And that just locks into position. The shower door is held back with a catch. A little concertina door that closes off. To remember to tie that back when you're travelling so it doesn't rattle around. It's got 2 plug holes so it drains even if your van is not level. So coming out of the bathroom, you're back into the kitchen. You've got a drawer underneath the fridge. It's a Dometic 2-way opening fridge, I think. It has lockable catches on it. And we've got a nice big fridge with a freezer compartment. Good size freezer compartment in there. And a cupboard above. I love these big deep cupboards. They're really useful because you can get a lot of stuff in there. Bread and, you know, all your food items. Obviously you've got these big cupboards for your plates and things. And then moving into the bedroom area, you've got a big floor to ceiling cupboard here, which has shelves in it. You can take the shelves out to make different heights if you want to. They are removable. And then we have some blanked off plates here, but you can have extra sockets added if you want them. This is the lighting controls, obviously. On this right hand side we have a pull out storage shelf unit which has 3 shelves, so that's useful, lots of space. It's quite tall, that just pushes away. On this side we have a bifold door. So you can have stuff underneath. There is a light here. So there's hanging rail, which is very useful, and a light, which is very useful too. This is the infill cushion for your bed. So you can turn it from a twin into a large king size. We have some storage in the step. It's quite deep too. This step pulls out, she says. Yep, this step pulls out. There is storage in there too. Gives you a set of steps then that you can push out of the way. Then you've got a fabulous big bed with a big window, and again the roller blinds and the mesh and the concertina blinds. Lots of headspace there. You could easily sit up in bed. Even though you've got the storage above your head for clothes and things, you have got space to prop yourself up with your cup of tea in the morning. So as you can see, you've got this infill between the two. I mean, if you didn't want to make it into a big bed, you could take that out and just use it as a place to put your cup of tea. But if you've got a tray, you could easily put a tray on as well. There is an infill to make it one big, enormous king-size bed. There is a skylight over the top here too. And again, another big window on this side. It feels really spacious, I have to say. Really light. I like the light coloured surround. And because there aren't cupboards on the sides, only above your head, it does feel really spacious. Lots of headroom. There are sockets there, of course, and there's some fixings here, so you could put a bracket up if you wanted another television. Right, I'm sat up on the bed. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of space above my head. I'm 5'8", so you know there's plenty of room, and I'm sat up on the bed. It's not hard to get up. The steps are big and wide and easy to use. There is a sliding door here which slides across to close you off from the bathroom, kitchen, lounge area if somebody's still in bed. So there we go. There is a version which has a drop down bed, and that sits above this area, so you can still have the skylight, but you could have a drop down bed over the lounge area. Obviously doing that, having a drop down bed over here, reduces the head height slightly, but there is a lot. There is a lot. Obviously the bed would probably bring it down to here, but unless you're over 6 foot, I don't think that would be an issue. This one is on the Fiat cab. It's an automatic. It's got some USB sockets, some cup holders, the usual things. Really nice cab. Yeah, very comfortable seats, nice big table. Yeah, lovely van. Right, let's have a quick look in the garage. There's plenty of space for a couple of bikes. There's some lashing points to hold things down. Plenty of space for tools. There's the wind-out pole for the awning and a light. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like more information on this vehicle or any others, contact Southdown Motorhomes. I'll put all the details in the description below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.